Okay, it's time for a micro adventure. Something a little bit different. I've got a pack on my back. See you, old mate. So if you've been watching Intense Off-Road for a long time, you remember Dylon. He hasn't been around for a while. Where have you been, Dylon?
I've pretty much been travelling the world.
Let's run.
Yeah. Yeah, just Europe mainly.
Run again.
Oh god. This is the best interview I've ever had. Yeah, just travelling.
Traveling the world.
Just travelling the world.
Bit of walking on the pavement and then hit the dirt. I've got new hiking boots too. I haven't owned hiking shoes or boots for a while, and I bought these, the Keen Voyager. So keen. I've had about 2 days to try and wear them in. It wasn't enough. We've walked like 300 meters and I'm sore.
I've just got my work boots that I use from work. Actually, these are the boots that I travelled around the world with.
Oh,
Steel caps.
They're still looking pretty good for seeing all the countries.
Yeah, well the snow kind of cleans all the dirt off it, of the red dust and everything, so bonus.
And we're finally in the bush. Oh, the sweetness of the air. Parrot bush. It always grows in these dense stands. And have a look at it. So quickly. Gotta go around it.
You can't go through it. You gotta go around it.
What have we got, Dylon?
I'm hoping it's a honey jar, like off Winnie the Pooh.
Yes. It's full of bees and everything.
We'll see.
Oh,
What
it's
is
like a
that?
trap.
It is a trap. I was catching little blowflies and
Oh.
ants.
Well, look, it says something on the back. Around here, it says something.
Ah. Well, we're interfering with it. I'm going to put it back.
We are shitballs.
They should put the label on the front so you don't interfere with it first.
So there's a bit of a problem apparently with European wasps around Perth and that at the moment, and that's to monitor them.
Made it.
Oh yeah, this is a good camp. There's a nice view. Good clear spot. Oh, there's a massive poo. I think it's a pig poo. Yeah, this would be good. Bit of a view, nice and secluded. Don't know how Jake will find us, but that's a Jake problem. And we've even made sure it's flat enough, like we're in hammocks, Dylon and I. We've made sure it's flat enough for Jake's tent, so not total bad blokes. Let's get some things set up. Yeah.
Perfect. They don't build rocks like they used to.
No. Yes. Just needs some boulders behind it, man.
And you can feel the heat coming off those rocks, it's good.
It's gonna be nice sitting around that.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm running out of light quick, so I just want to show you my sleeping setup for the night. I've used this is about the 4th time I think, and I change it a little bit each time. Here's what we got. First of all, a fly. So it's a hammock setup. Oz Trail Hiker fly. Underneath, there's the hammock. The hammock is from Eagle Nest Outfitters in the USA, and so is the suspension straps. I'll show you them. So they're nice and wide, and that stops you from damaging the bark on the tree. And it's got all these different spots here, like segregated loops, because I'll show you here, you just link it between the trees and then hook that carabiner in there. So there's the hammock. This here, that's my underquilt. I've been using a sleeping bag prior to this, but the sleeping bag's too bulky to carry in a backpack, so it's just a very thin quilt, and you need that because otherwise the cold comes up from under you and freezes you on the bottom. And then open up the hammock, and this is the Nature Hike sleeping bag. So we're gonna sleep in that. That's the one that I did the unboxing on a couple of weeks ago, unboxing video, so we'll see how that actually goes. I'll tell you in the morning. And oh yeah, the underquilt is just held on by some hardware bulldog clips. That's all set up, safe from the drizzling rain that is at the moment, and I'm going to cook some dinner because I'm starving. Check this out, Dylan and I went nuts in Woolies just looking for all the weirdest stuff. Squid jerky. Mr. Squid, shredded, seasoned, spicy jerky. Let's give that a go, Dylan.
Yeah, man.
Keen for a cheeky nibble?
Yeah, I'll give a little nibble on some squid.
Yeah, open the Mr. Squid for us.
Oh, smells fishy. Smells like an Asian fish market. Hong Kong. Smells like Hong Kong.
Oh, I've never smelled Hong Kong.
Yeah.
I'm about to taste it though.
Oh, it's like
It felt chewy from within the pack. Is it chewy?
it's very, very chewy. It's almost like bamboo shoots, but spicy and fishy. But not bad. Definitely good for a overnight hike. Look at that. Have a taste. Yum.
Hold that. Oh yeah. It's a squid ring that's shriveled up. Oh, fishy. Yeah. It's alright, eh?
Fishy and spicy.
Fishy.
It's got a good spicy aftertaste.
Yeah, it's alright. If you want to give it a go, I found it in the Asian food section at Woolies. It's something I stumbled upon. I'm going to season my pad thai with some of that, man. Dylan pre-alfoil wrapped some potatoes with butter and garlic. Some spuds on the fire.
Yeah, so I'm going to kick this pho up a notch. All natural pho soup. I'm going to kick it up a notch with some spam, some fried spam. A bit of pickled jalapenos, or jalapenos, whatever you like to call them. And some instant noodle mee goreng.
Yes.
And maybe a little bit of
Spinach.
half mouldy spinach that I found in the bottom of my fridge.
That's like stew.
It'll go alright.
What are you cooking it in?
So this is a World War II. Where's my canteen? So this is a World War II canteen I found in Germany at a flea market. There's the lid there. I'm just boiling some water. So that lid just sits on the top, and it's all carried as one.
Legit, straight out of World War II.
Straight out of World War II. So it's and I think it only cost me about it was about maybe $20 for this thing. Good price.
That's sick.
And what they did, so this bucket was originally used, they'd shave in it. They fill it up with water and they'd shave in it. They'd cook stews in it. They can use this one as a frying pan or another stew pot. All depends. And then this is just obviously the canteen. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to cook some pho directly in this. Fry the spam on that, mix it all together, and it's going to be delicious.
Yeah, that's a given.
Yeah.
With these sorts of ingredients, you can't fail.
Anything to do with spam
Yeah,
is a winner.
yeah. And jalapenos.
Oh, yeah,
All the jalapenos.
A whole can of jalapenos. So it's key. When you go hiking, you nearly almost need to bring a whole can of jalapenos.
Yeah, every time. Dylan's got some cool old German cookware, but I've got this fancy Furno pot and stove set. Little handles fold out from the side there. And that there is my pad thai. I don't know. It's got a shelf life till the year 2020. And it's got pieces of chicken in it now. In my experience, chicken lasts 2 days in the fridge. I don't know how it's going to last 2 years on a supermarket shelf. Must be fake chicken. Whatever. Head up. Oh, spammy soup.
Oh, no, I gotta add the final.
Oh, didn't bring a whole jar of jalapenos for nothing.
I gotta salt bay it. Beautiful.
Mate, fit for human consumption. How did one end up in the fire? Is it a good pho?
It is a good pho. Yeah. I think with the improvements, it's the spam has put a little bit more fat in there and it's given it more flavour.
Yes.
What do you reckon about the meal?
So bad. That's the worst pad thai I've ever had. I love pad thai. I want my $2.50 back, Woolies. It's so bad.
Let's have a look.
And there's these bits in there that's supposed to be chicken. That ain't chicken.
Yeah, that is not chicken.
That's somebody's pet, I'm sure. Somebody's pet just dunked in preservatives. But hey, don't have much of a choice but to eat it. Hiked it out here with me and I'm hungry. Jake made it.
Made it. Sorry I'm late.
How was your walk up here, Jake?
It was gorgeous. It's a pretty wild day, but the weather is just beautiful. Very rocky, but I've found a good spot for the tent. So, never used this one. Oh yeah. Yeah. I got too many tents.
You.
Someone that lives close by to the south of the river metro area in Perth, give us a buzz, or send in a cool picture. The coolest one gets, I don't know, one of my tents. Because I've got too many of them, and I mean no one wants a tent. Like, oh well, if you do, send in a picture and
Morning cappuccino. In a little pot.
Fuck, there's a little love heart there you made.
Oh, I did. Damn. What a way to start the day. This is my spoon. Ow. Definitely hot.
The luxuries that we have when we go camping.
Check out that chocolate dust. The dust is clogged. Here we go.
Ooh! Yeah, that needs to cool a bit. Just touching the pot to my lips is burning.
How did you sleep, Jake?
not bad. Got a little cold there, but very nice. I love this thing.
Yeah, what do you got?
I'm never going back into a swag after this.
Never. What is this?
It's just
a
a
swag.
single man tent, hiking tent. It's extremely light, really good to set up, and no condensation because it's not extremely heavy material and it does breathe, but somehow the cold doesn't descend onto you. I didn't even use a mattress. I just slept on the ground and it was very nice. It was very good.
Let me tell you how my night went. I wore my long johns to bed, the thermals, to try and keep me toastier. Didn't really help. My jacket wasn't in there. My head torch. The under quilt ended up inside the hammock in an attempt to try and stop the cold coming up from under me. It didn't really help. I got a bit chilly. That was the theme of my night. So that's the Nature Hike sleeping bag. If you want to see how compact it was, here's a little link up the top of the frame here for the unboxing video. It was, yeah, comfortable, and because it's just your old like rectangle type, there was surprisingly enough room in my shoulders to move, and I was warm on the top at least, but yeah, underneath, like every point on my body, like my ass, the tops of my shoulders here, even like the balls of my feet where they were resting on the hammock, got so cold. So I might try use this thing on a sleeping mat next time and see how that goes, because hanging something underneath so far isn't working for me. I like doubled this over and laid it out inside the hammock. Didn't work for me. Other than that, yeah, I slept pretty good. Time to pack it all down.
Oh, he's gorgeous. I hope nothing bad happens to him.
Hey Jake, asking me about my ticks.
Alex, your ticks?
Oh mate, I'm glad you asked. I've got so many ticks.
Oh really?
Yeah. I was a little bit itchy around the belt, like where my pants sit this morning. And so I had a look. There's all these itchy spots, and the ticks are still there.
That's good. It should be a tick.
Yeah, there's about like 8 of them at least that I can see. I didn't even bother to take them out.
Yeah,
like
they're only little.
Cool, that's
Just little
great.
pinhead things.
They
And they only want to
paralyse
feed.
Yeah.
This is like the rest. It's just like the rest of us. We're all hungry.
Yeah.
We've got to do what we got to do. But
Like you're providing to nature.
yeah, it's making me feel like a good bloke. But when I get home, I figure I'll have
Light
a
your skin on
shower and
fire.
just set myself on fire, peel my skin off. It's not even like having the tick in me that's the real concern. It's like I don't react too well to tick bites, so I'm gonna have 20 itchy lumps for at least 3 months, I'm sure. You got tick bites, Jake?
Yeah, but not from today. Over the weekend we were doing a search with the SES up in Bindoon, which is northeast of Perth. And it's a pain in the ass because everything looks the same and people get lost out there. We were doing a search, lots of little ticks, just baby kangaroo ticks. It seems that all the big ones, they're a bit smart, and this time of year when it starts to get cold, they stay on the kangaroos to hibernate in them. But yeah, the baby ones, and they crawl up you and they bite you, but they can't really get deep in, so it's pretty easy to get them out. But because they are small, just, you know, if you have to get a magnifying glass or something to make sure you have got the whole tick out, do that.
Yeah, so we don't get paralysis ticks or anything like that. Lyme's disease isn't even recognised in Australia.
There's a couple of people I know.
Yeah, there's people that say they've got it, but they won't even recognise it as an actual thing here.
Yeah.
In the eastern states, you get these ticks that paralyse you, and people's dogs die because they run off and get bitten and then they can't move and no one finds them. I don't know what it's like overseas, but they seem to just make you itchy over here, and if the head gets stuck in you, it gets a bit infected, but nothing too serious. What did you find?
Someone swagging it. Don't know where they are, but looks like they've been swagging it here for a long time.
There is no way a vehicle can get in here, and there's no one with the swag. It's perfectly set up. Yeah, it looks like it's been here a while.
Yeah. Looks like somebody's living here, or, you know, something like that.
The things you see in the bush.
But he's got a good view and a good setup.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
almost
mind
looks-
living here.
almost looks like a homeless person might live here, eh?
Yeah. I don't know. Seems like a pretty good way to live to me.
Yeah,
Yeah, better than the city.
Well, we've come across a fence, so we've left the bush and we're back on the edge of civilization. If you enjoyed this little overnight hiking video, let us know. If you didn't, tell us why in the comments. Give us a thumbs up, and if you didn't like us, feel free to click the thumbs down button twice.
And make sure you smash that subscribe button.
Smash the subscribe button. See you later.